Hi cutie friends, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Kita, aka Kedapalooza, and in the last couple of videos I have mentioned a little bit how I have been a model for, small brands and stuff like that, and I know that there are a lot of people who probably want to attempt to try to do the same thing, especially, in the plus size scene, so we can have a little bit more representation in what's going on in fashion, especially as, a lot of brands start to kind of kill their plus size offerings, let's be honest. And I still find it so empowering to see plus size bodies in clothing that actually would fit on their body. So, and what I mean by that is it's really great when, a store or a brand carries to, let's hope, because there's not many, carry up to a 5XL, right? But then you don't have any 5XL models. So now let me be completely clear. I am not a professional by any means. My modeling roster is very short, very small, but every time that I have done a modeling gig, I have gotten so many good pieces of feedback, and people, like, even in my last shoot, they were like, have you modeled for any other Bay Area brands? Because if not, people are going to start knocking on your door. And honestly, I hope they do, because every shoot that I do, I feel so much more confident in myself. And usually the clothes make me feel so pretty and feel so just colorful and confident, because those are the brands that I'm usually shooting for. Honestly, the biggest brand that I've ever done anything for was Universal Standard. And I didn't technically well, that's a lie. That is a lie. That is a modeling gig. I was on the morning news for a news segment about plus size clothing and making sizes for everybody. And Universal Standard, 00 all the way up to size 40. And they were one of the first brands where I was so excited about, because I was like, dang, I can get really cute, chic, more workwear, elevated stuff from Universal Standard. I still have some of my Universal Standard pieces, and I am so sad that as my body continues to change, I may have to let some of them go, but I will be rebuying more of them when I can. And so, yeah, I did a little gig for Universal Standard. I did some stuff for my friends at Joy Toast. Absolutely love Amy. I've spoken about Joy Toast before, but she also makes really cute, colorful, inclusive clothing. Now I've got some things done for Nettle Studios, and I'm also doing a fashion show next month for, God, I forgot the name of the festival. But one of my really good friends in San Francisco, Kara, who is a sustainable stylist, is helping style and put on this beautiful art fashion show, and she put me forward for it, and I'm so excited to work with this team of people. And, these opportunities came from me making myself visible and making myself public and kind of putting my mark on what fashion looks like for me, what plus size fashion means to me, and what showing up means for me. And so if I had any tips, I should have written this all out. I'm literally just going off of the cuff of my head, so bear with me. But I think my first tip, which is usually the hardest hurdle, which again, if you've been watching my key reminder series, you know that I keep saying, put yourself out of your comfort zone, do the thing. Start by taking cute fashion pictures of yourself, or even when I say fashion pictures, just take cute outfits of the day. Really put yourself in clothing that makes you feel really cute, really seen, makes you feel so alive, because that will come through in all of your photos. I have so much fun taking pictures of myself, and one of my big goals this year is to do more self-portraiture and also do some of that outside, which is why I am here in a park filming in public and forcibly making myself uncomfortable so that when it does come time, it's much easier for me to just do the thing, like set up, this is just on my DJI, but like what if I set up like a big old tripod with my Sony and start like filming and taking photos? I don't want to think twice about it. And so maybe it's the comfort of your own room. Maybe you have a place in your home that makes you feel the most comfortable. I don't think it needs to be the most aesthetically pleasing thing, but just take a couple photos of yourself, post them. Another thing I think you can do is follow all of the brands that you really like, and I emphasize on this too, but like start small. Not to say that you can't like shoot for the stars. I want you to shoot for the stars. I want all of you that are watching this to shoot for the stars and chase your dreams and do the things that make you scared and also make you really excited. But then also, for example, I'm starting off with smaller brands like Nettle Studios, like Joy Toast, getting those really cute photos, professionally done photos. So then you can start building your portfolio over time. So you're starting to establish yourself to your audience that, hey, I'm really into fashion. I'm really into cute clothes. I'm really into feeling cute. And then two, once you start getting noticed by like you maybe like some smaller local brands wherever you are, maybe you have friends in that space. Maybe, you reach out if there are model calls, maybe you do that too, and just be like, hey, you're on my radar as a brand that I really admire and trust and enjoy, and I would love to be a part of your story in some way. And I filled out a call for Nettle Studios. I'm also one of their influencers that has a code. I am wearing their cheetah balloon pants. So if you are interested, I will have a link. Hello. Oh, she's so cute. Of course. Ooh. Is that good? Yeah, it looks good. Bye, have a good day. Oh, my heart and soul. Oh, I completely lost my train of thought. That was so cute. Okay, wait, hold on. Let's reground, reset, lock in. Okay, 1, you're gonna start taking cute pictures of yourself and posting them online. 2, you're going to start following some new brands. Oh my God, that baby is still turning back and looking at me. I make content for little girls like her, and that was very sweet. And I think I'm just gonna end on a mysterious third thing that hasn't come to my head yet. It's coming. This is why you should script your things before you just decide to randomly start filming. But like I said in a previous video, I'm trying to batch as much content as I can because my life's about to get real hectic real quick, and I want to make sure that I am staying on track with my goals for YouTube this month. So third and final thing is believe in yourself. Please remember, I guess this is turning into a key reminder. Please remember that you are beautiful. You are somebody's look. I know that a lot of us, especially fat women, especially fat people in general, we get so much flack. We get so many mean comments just for existing. And that is something, that I kind of want to talk about at some point, because I know that like getting weight loss surgery was not a cosmetic thing, but it is for a lot of people. And I want to be so abundantly clear, like even if I do reach the goal weight that my surgeon has in mind for me, which, hey, if I get there, I get there. If I don't, I don't. It's not the end of the world. But please keep in mind that even at that weight, somebody is still going to say something crude and mean and gross, right, about my body size. They're saying it to people smaller than that. They're saying it to people obviously bigger than that. It does not matter. And I think the more that I am going through this journey is the more that I'm realizing that it really doesn't matter. You can be doing anything, but if people are dedicated to not believing you or not believing in you or not giving you grace or the benefit of the doubt, they're just going to do that. Okay? And I don't think we need to search for thin validation anymore. And honestly, more than half the time, it's not even thin people that are making the mean comments. Sorry, I'm starting to get sidetracked. But all that to say, you are worthy at whatever size you're at now. You are beautiful at whatever size you're at now. You deserve to be seen in all of your splendor and all of your beauty. And I want to see more beautiful, confident, fat people out and about and doing the thing. I just want to see more confident people in general taking up space and feeling like they are a part of the world and they're not hiding from it, because you shouldn't hide from it. I know we're in a time where it's really pertinent right now to hold on to your personhood and be yourself in a world that really wants to force us to be one way and to act one way and to think one way, and it's leading us to a really dangerous and scary situation that we're already living in and living through. So the more that you can embrace the magic that's inside of you, and you may say, I have no magic, but you're alive. You've got something special. You clicked on this video for a reason. And so I just want to remind you that you are beautiful, you are talented, you are worthy, and I love you. And I want to see some of your cute pics, or I want to see some of your cute content. I know that some of you that comment are in core tenets of my community. First of all, thank you all so very much, especially the frequent commenters and likers. I love you all so very much. But some of y'all are content creators and have made really cute content or are really cute, and I want to see more. I am talking to you, Black Belt Soprano. I love you so much. One of my best friends and one of the cutest people in the world, my partner in pink. That's what I'm calling you. You're my partner in pink and my partner in crime. And I mean, that's just a call out. You should follow her. But I just want to see more. You know what? I'm also even thinking about Brittany, and she is a photographer, and I want to see her in front of the lens too. Girl, where are your pics too? All of you are so beautiful and lovely, and oh my God, how much more beautiful the world would be if we saw your faces a little bit more. And so if you're watching this, I'm challenging you to put yourself out there in just one way, shape, or form. It doesn't have to be huge. It doesn't even have to be public. Just do the thing. I'm doing the thing right now, very much in public. You don't have to be me, but it's a beautiful day, and I would be remiss to not. So I'm going to wrap this up by saying thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for being a part of my orbit. Thank you so much to all of you who have been in my community from the beginning. And when I say the beginning, I mean even before Twitch, to all of you that are have been in my life maybe from, college, my first jobs, when I was also just starting the way that I told y'all to start, which was essentially just posting cute pics on Instagram. And I feel like it was much easier back in the day to just, put hashtags, and now there's the algorithm and all this stuff. So I don't really post on Instagram as much as I used to anymore. Ooh, we got a free band happening. That's fun. So I should wrap this up pretty soon. But for all of you who have been here and continue to champion me in everything that I do, I know I say thank you a ton, but I really do mean it at the bottom of my heart. Because for a lot of time, I think that validation was something that I chased. But now it is not something that I chase anymore, because I have it in me. And me exercising my right to do these videos and be out in public and taking up space and having a good time and feeling comfortable comes from knowing that y'all will be here to hold me and lift me up and just feel good and not feel scared, because y'all have been enjoying everything that I've been putting out. And I've been yapping for way too long. I'm just really passionate about making sure that people feel empowered, because for such a long time I didn't. And now that I'm here and there's only so much I can do, if there is one thing that I can offer to the revolution, it is hopefully building all of you up to be the best that you can be for whatever's going on in this crazy world that we live in. Anyway, I love you so very much. And as usual, I will be here to tell you how amazing, beautiful, kind, and lovely and important you are tomorrow. Stay safe, stay cute, and I will see you in the next one. All right, bye.